So welcome to conditional formatting in Excel. All right, so this is a data set we are going to use, and this is where the data set we cleaned up the other time we worked on data cleaning, and you can see it is clean. Like, we can proudly beat our chest that our data is clean. So it's time to start working on this amazing data set. So to work on it, I would prefer to, because I'm going to still use this data, I want to duplicate what we have here. So I'll right click here. Okay, so in Excel, we don't have the duplicate stuff here. So all we need to do is hold our control key, then click on this and duplicate and drag it to duplicate. Okay, that's it, duplicating. So I would have click, I will double click on it and name it sales data. Conditional formatting. All right, I think that's the end. I'll name it this way, conditional formatting. So what is conditional formatting? First of all, when you're on your home tab and you get close to style, you can see style here. On the ribbon, you will see conditional formatting. So let's find out what Microsoft said is the meaning of conditional formatting. It said, easily spot trends and patterns in your data using bars, colors, and icons to visually highlight important values. So the idea here is to easily spot out important values or pattern using bars, different things, using bars, arrows, charts, just some different things. And even sometimes you can even set your own rules on what you want to see and what you don't want to see. And this conditional formatting is your daily, it's something you use all the time. Every company that has Excel that have the data in Excel uses it. And I'm yet to see any company that does not actually use Excel or Google Sheets. So to use the conditional formatting, let's choose a column and then pick it. Let's pick this, let's use the profit column. So you can see we have so much on the profit. We have so much here. So let's pick something. I'm clicking on anywhere in the profits. I'm sorry, I just need to select it. And I'll go to format, conditional formatting. When you look at this, you will see highlight cells. You will see all this greater than, less than. You see all this condition. You see bottom top row. You will see all these conditions. Data bar rules, you see all this. Color scale, you will see. Icon. So let's start from the bottom and choose the ones that are popularly used. So when you see this, let's use this directional on the icon set. You notice that we have green showing something going up, like rising. We have yellow showing average or it's flat. And then we have red pointing down. Of course, you know what that color red means. It means danger. It means not good. So in this context, it means something. So you can't just use it carefully. You need to make sense out of it. If you don't want to use that, if you don't want to use the color, you're not interested in color, you don't want the context this color give to you, you can use the graded one. So now, if we pick this color, then what Excel will do is Excel will make a quick, because this is a number, it's formatted properly, it knows it's a currency. It will quickly pick up what's the average of this whole column, and anyone above average, it will give it the green arrow. Anyone below average will give it the blue, the red, and anyone within, it will give it the yellow. So let's pick it. And you don't need to write any code, and that's it. So here we are. You can see. So this is the average one, 123,000 to 36,000. Everything below it is red. Now let's look for green. Do we have green? Yes, we have green, 186,000. Another green, you can see. So you can see how wonderful it is. And that's how simple this one is. Say I don't like it. If I say I don't like it, I can remove the rules. So clear rules, we just come here. I want to clear the rules here, and I'll clear it. And I want to try another one. Let's pick another one, and let's pick this one. This one is used a lot. So this one, and good. So it just does the same thing. You can see this. It just does the same thing. Okay, so let's continue and clear the rules. What if I want to use color to, background color, like color scale, to depict this? Now you can use any of this other thing. Any of this works. Anyone that really works for you, that appeals to you, it's fine. Anyone that appeals to you is fine. So that's where the conditional formatting is. You look for the one that really makes it easy for you to understand what you're doing. So let's look at color scale, which is something people use a lot. Now the color scale starts from a certain color to a certain color. So let's say this color scale, it starts from green to yellow. So apply a color gradient to a range of cells. The color indicates where each cell value falls within the range. So if we pick it, you see, now this one, everything below this is, so it's a color gradient as it kind of goes away from the, shift away from the highest number, it starts getting to yellow. So with this green, you can easily spot out what, the top performing, or the products where you have your most profits. You can easily spot it out. And if we pick, let's say we pick the one that has from green to red. So you spot out the ones that don't, let's clear this. The ones that don't have, that's color scale. So green to red. So you spot out the average. So you will be able to understand. I need to select it. Pick this one. All right, so you see. So as the number keeps getting smaller, it keeps getting, the red color starts getting, very bright, very clear. So let's see if we have much of a darker red color. I think we have this one. Let's see. Okay. Okay. See this one. 13. See, these are the red colors. So, but you can also see the green one. See the green ones. So the whole idea is it starts from one color, it starts going down. Now, as it gets to what I'm seeing here now is as it fades away, as the numbers becomes much more smaller, like you can see in 2,000 pounds, it faints away, or the the color faints, it starts, dimming. So, and you can also see this one, 1000 something. So you need to understand the color scheme you want to use. And let's say let's remove this rule. Let's say we have duplicates somewhere. Remember how we remove duplicates? This particular rule can help us spot out duplicates. So let us find here. Let's look for a column that has duplicates. So we have duplicates in this. That's only in a particular column, not across. Across, we have already succeeded in removing duplicates across like this. But each column still have some repetition. But when you compare them across, we don't have any repetition. They are all unique. So let's see what this is. I will want to use, I want to use something that has just a unique kind of duplicate. Let's use this number, units sold. Because if I use this, everything will just pick up will just tell you it's duplicated. So let's go here, highlight. I want to check duplicate value. So now you see, it's showing me duplicate value in red. All right, so if I come here and I don't want duplicate value, the ones that are not duplicate value, show them in red, in that red color. I will say unique. And these are unique ones, but the ones that you want is duplicate color. And you choose the color you want. If you want it to be red, fine. Otherwise, you can choose other color, red, just red text. If you want fill color with dark yellow, just depends on what you want, red. And if you say, okay, now let us come, you know how we go to filter to just, the other day, go to filter to put in a filter to help us, filter something. So as I did this filter, what I am doing is I want to sort by this color, sort by color, so that I will be able to, I want to sort by background color, so I will be able to know all the data that have duplicates. I want them to come first. Yeah, you can expand it. So our data is kind of much. It's coming out 701 data sets. So here are the data with the duplicates. After highlighting, did we get it wrong? All right, so those are the ones that have duplicates. Now these ones without the red are the unique numbers. They don't have any form of duplicates. And this way you'll be able to know the duplicate value in your data set. And if you want to remove them, you remove them. And that's a very simple and very useful stuff to do. Usage of this particular. That's a very useful usage of a conditional formatting. So I'm going to remove the filter and go back to home, perhaps remove this formatting rules. Okay, so let's try another thing. I am still here. Let's go to this place and, okay, so let's pick another one. Mind you, you can use, let's try the bar one. So let's say I want to use this bar. So what this bar does is, it creates a bar for each of the numbers. And if you want to sort them by the bar, we can just go and exactly the way we did before, put a filter and come here, sort. So we want to sort by, okay, so now that's not the sort we want. Filter. All right, so we cannot do that. I don't want to start doing any calculation. All right, so we cannot do the sorting here. All right, but you can see how amazing this is. It gives us this beautiful bar. And this again depends on what you feel it's okay for you and the persons that want to consume your data. That's what matters here. This conditional, that's what matters in this conditional formatting. So I'm going to remove the filter and let's go back to home and remove the rule. All right, so let's say I want to find all the data using conditional formatting. I want to look for all the data that contain USA. So I'll come here, text that contains, I want USA. So what should I do to any text that contains USA? Highlight it green. Let's see if I have green. I highlight it green. And here we are. Let's say again, let's see if we'll be able to use the filter. Okay. Right. I hope I did the right thing. This is taking time to load. Open. All right, it's sort that I wanted to do. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, not the other one. So you will now see all the USA data first. So what is this trying to do? You notice that this type of functionality in Excel makes things so fast for you. It makes you spot pattern as fast as possible. And you can see only the USA has green just by using text contain, and you're able to do some amazing job. And I know that I've been, you know, re removing all the conditional formatting. So I can still leave this and then come here and put another rule and say I want, let's see, which should I use? Which one should I use? So I want the top 10 icon, 10 item, top 10. I want to do something to it. Remember, you can increase this to 20. Can increase it to 20 or 15. What do I want to do? Let's fill it with yellow. Oh, yeah, perhaps green will be fine. And where are they? I don't tend to see them. Let me put filter. Like these are not the top 10. So let's sort in ascending order. Yes, largest to the smallest. All right, can you see? Top 15, we have it as green. And this is how simple conditional formatting is. When you look at these data sets, you notice we have the membership number, or the member number. We have dates, like a manufacturer date. We have the item description. on view, we have a item expiration. So that's an expiry date. So imagine you work in a retail shop and you have all your inventory on Excel sheet.
Kingsley, please. Don't be angry. Let me share that data with me. I don't know where I've saved mine. I'm so
Just
sorry.
download it. It's there.
It's not longer there because there was a time my system went off. Sorry, my network went off. So sorry.
That
It's
means you
on.
didn't download it.
I downloaded it. I don't know where it is, Jerry.
Go to your document.
What?
What?
Are you saying I have not? Oh, sorry. I've been talking, shouting. So, all right. So we want to. So we have this item here. We have this item. This data set that has date column, the item description of groceries, and then the expiration date. Now, we want to check the expiration date per, comparing it to a particular day, and the day, comparing it to the active day of any day at all. Compare the column to any particular day and know whether it has expired. So we don't want to pick dates randomly. We want to create a function, use day function to create exact day. So that when it is tomorrow, it will pick tomorrow's date. Next week, Monday, it will pick next week, Monday's date. This way, our work will be very much more dynamic. So when you click here, you can see the function equal to today, and it will just give you today. And this function is the same thing even in SQL. All right, so
really?
let's see how we can create, how we will know, want to be able to know the expiry date. To say any item that is close, that is 30 days or less than or equal to 30 days from this day. Sorry, from the expiry date, we say it's about to expire. We color it yellow. And then we say anyone that is in the past, we color it red, that it has expired. To be able to do this, we want to use conditional formatting and create our own rule. We want to create our own rule. So to create our own rule, you need to come to conditional formatting and you see you clicked on this rule. So let us do it. To be able to do this type of calculation, you need to click on, select the column you want to reference. So to select all these rows in the column, I will click on the first one, hold my shift and control, then down arrow key. It will select everything. Then I will scroll up. So I'll scroll up. I'm here now. What is the next thing? I will go to, now that this is selected, it has to be selected before you can go to formatting, new rule. So what do we want to do? These are different ways you can do your formatting, but we want to use formula. That's why I'm picking this one. To use this formula, you need to start typing your formula inside here. Of course, we know how to type formula in Excel. It starts with equal to. And then remember, I want to just compare this and this first, and then it will go down on its own. So I'll pick this first one. I told us that this one, for now, remove this. So it is this $sign that we remove that will make it move down and do the calculation down to the bottom. This inside $sign. It stands for, this stands for the column, the other one stands for the row. The first $sign stands for this column, the other one stands for the row. So let's move on. And then we minus that particular date from this date, or minus this today's date from that particular date. And we say if it is less than or equal to 30 days or 30, if it is less than or equal to 30, color it yellow. We come to this format after being satisfied with our formula. We come to format and pick the color yellow and say okay and okay again. Here we are. Excellent. The same way we can also do, it is still selected, can also do for, because this thing that we're doing did not, it's going to affect both the ones that expired. We create another rule that will take charge of or handle the expired one. That way, the ones that are about to expire will stay on their own. So it's still selected. I'll go to format, new rule, use formula, and say equal to, I will select this column, this row again, minus today's date. If it is less than 0, I want to make it red. And that is all we need to do. And we are all right. I think I have an issue here. Okay, so let me go and remove that. It didn't work, so I'll go and remove that. Click here, manage rules. So this is the rule. I want to remove it. See, selected and I've removed it. Okay. So let's select again. Right click, Control Shift, down arrow key. Okay. Let's do this again. Pick new rule, use formulas, equal to, pick this, minus, pick this is less than 0. Remember this. It is less than 0, give us red. We have completed our work. So, do you have any question on this? We want to easily analyze our data, and this will come handy even during interviews. So you don't go and start using functions to do a quick analysis of your data. To do, you know how we did maximum, minimum, and use some function to do some aggregate stuff. Pivot table will make life much more easier. Within 1 or 2 minutes, you have done an amazing job, and you have gotten meaning out of your data sets. That's the amazing job pivot table does. This as we navigate through it, we're going to build a good foundation on it. All right, so to build a pivot table, it's important. Please take note. It's important you convert your data sets into table. So now that this data is like this, it is called range, not in table. If we want to filter, we usually go, make filter out of it and then start filtering. Let's remove the filter. Now it is called range. And ranges are not dynamic. So what it means is when we are done analyzing our data, when we come here, so when we come to the bottom and decide to add new data sets, when we come here and decide to add new data set to the 702, it's not going to easily reflect on our analysis. That's because ranges are not Ranges are not dynamic. They are not smart. That's why we use table.